If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Capricorn, we're going to go straight into your love reading, okay? I had to do Aquarius's general and love because I have been avoiding them. Kind of like how I was doing you guys at one point. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get into the reading. I'm going to pull out maybe 2 cards at a time so we can kind of take our time with this. This won't be a really long reading, but we're going to get to the meat and the bones. So let's go ahead. Let's get into it. This is for Capricorn. Let's see what's coming out here for Capricorn. And however it falls, this is the way it falls. There we go. Woo, this is like over. 2 cards that basically talk about turning your back, and it's time, especially with the World card being there. At first talked about, this is what everybody says. It's a cycle, but it's really no longer repeating the same things that kept you in this place anyway. That's like picking up the phone for someone when they're calling you and you're not really happy there, not dealing with the same person, that type of thing. So for you, you're kind of like, this is starting to be tiring. This is unfulfilling. So I do see that something is about to end. And a few of you, you may not even like it. Okay, you may have been even debating if this is something that you should do, weighing it. Is this going to be a good thing for me to do? Should I walk away from them, even though I may have love from them? But should I walk away? It's so obvious that you're like, peace. I'm giving you the deuces. I'm giving you the deuces. Remember, a cycle is saying, I've given you a lot of my time and energy for a very long time. And look at what I'm left with. The 8 of Cups is like, I'm left with nothing. Sometimes the 8 of Cups is like a sense of destitute energy, a destitution. You feel destitute. How did I give you 8 years and I still have nothing? I have nothing to show for it. So I'm not saying that it is easy. This is the reason why a lot of you were debating. Should I or should not? This is the reason why a lot of you were debating. But I'm sorry, I see you guys giving someone the deuce sign. I really do. Now, I said that we were going to clarify it, which is what we're going to do. So we're going to start with the World card and see why that's there. We're going to see. This is for Aquarius. However it falls, I'm sorry, Capricorn. I just read Aquarius. However it falls is how it falls. This is for Capricorn. Exactly. That was in the upright. 2 of Wands is how you see your future. I don't see my future with you. I don't see my future with you. I'm getting tired of the betrayal. I'm getting tired of your own self-interest. All of this has something to do with you and has nothing to do with me. And remember, I'm saying personal patterns is not just about other people, what other people have been doing. It's also what you've been doing, what you've been participating in. So some of you are like, do I even see myself doing the same shit for like the next 3 years? I just don't see it. You may have sat on a couch and had some type of vision, and all of a sudden it scared the hell out of you. You're like, I gotta go. Okay, the time is ticking. I want children. I want to be able to vacation with the person that I'm stable with. And you knew that this person may not even been trustworthy enough. You didn't even trust yourself. You couldn't trust them. You couldn't trust yourself. So this was not something that was going to be long-term anyway. Or what if you were in a long-term? Part of the 2 of Wands talks about making a decision if you want to be here anyway. There's resentment that's built up. You're feeling lonely in your own relationship. You feel unhappy in your connection. So the 2 of Wands is like, do I even want to continue another year with you? This is the deuce sign. It might as well be in like neon lights. You're not happy in this situation. A lot of you are not even there yet. Something is going to be the catalyst for you to walk away. Whether you see it right now or not, it is going to happen. Because a lot of you are fake. You're pretenders. You're pretending that you're happy. And you are not feeling good about this, none whatsoever. Let's get the 8 of Cups. Let's see what's going to come out with that here for Capricorn. This is in the upright. Uh-oh. Yikes. Capricorn. You're okay, so here it is again. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn, and you are also ruled by Saturn. You guys are villains in the story now. This is a conversation about walking away. All right, so you know what? I want to change jobs. I got to let you know, come on, let's sit down. We got to talk. We have to talk. Most likely you guys are going to be talking about how you're going to be moving out. Oh, this is going to be brutal. And someone's going to say, there's someone else, isn't it? You're like, For some of you, there is. But for others, it doesn't have to be. There's an opportunity for you to leave. And this is funny because it's like, you're seizing the day. I see my way out. I'm getting the hell out of here. Okay? They may not even realize how bad this has been for you. And I'm glad that someone said this. This is not saying that you didn't love the person, but do you understand what it looks like when someone is fed up? It's the World card and the Eight of Cups. And sometimes the Five of Pentacles. You can love someone until you're out of love with the person. Maybe before you guys had the discussion about things that you were concerned about, and they promised you and said that they were going to change, and one minute you can trust them, the next minute you couldn't trust them, and one minute you could trust them, and it was this back and forth energy. This is why I said before, I could tell that some of you guys were like weighing it, debating if this is something you should do. This is over. But you don't want to make an impulsive decision because you're a Capricorn. You're very stable-minded individuals. So you're saying, let me just make sure this is what I want to do now. I want to make sure I have some support, because the Three of Pentacles is support. Do my family have support with this? Are they going to support me? Let me make sure I have everything in place before I make this major move. Some of you have been dealing with people at your job and you knew that person was married or in a committed relationship. Whether you will be considered the villain in this story, regardless if you have a reason or not, because you're the one that's leaving and there's other people who are relying on you. And you're like, nah, I got to do me. And there's some anger that's built up here, whether you want to believe it or not. There's anger that's kind of built up in this energy and I'm not saying that you're lashing out, but I'll say more so resentment. Okay, this little hint of resentment that's kind of like lying under the surface about how you've been feeling about them. Okay? This conversation about moving out, even though you're afraid of how they're going to respond, deep down inside, you're so happy that you're about to be free. Because Three of Pentacles is freedom. You're so happy because the day has come. Like I said, this is just something that you guys in general may not be there yet. Leonardo, you may not be there. A lot of you guys have been at a place where you have been trying, like I said before, and this is a future energy. Because then you'll look at this reading and then you're wondering why the person is still around. Well, that doesn't really resonate. It will. Because Saturn is demanding something to be correct and right. That's the daddy. I want the best for my child, but I don't want you feeling like this. It's one-sided. You love them. They may love you, but they're not really making you happy. What's the cause of it? And like I said, kind of looks like somebody may have another person. Let's talk about you singles. I don't want to miss you. Single people, this is really not hard. If you are single, the World card talks about space and opportunity for you. Space and opportunity. How you want to see your life is the Two of Wands. So when someone comes into my space, can this go somewhere? It is so simple in your reading, because there will be someone coming into your space within a month, by the way. or they're already here. So if you are dating, you're like, can this go somewhere? Because the Eight of Cups is saying, I don't want to waste my time. I want to do you the way I did everyone else and walk away if you don't give me what I desire. That's old to me as an individual. Your desires should be met with other people's who have the same desire. And that's basically what it's saying. And I love the Six of Wands for you. The Six of Wands for you is like, yay! Yay! Something's happening. This person, me and this person's on the same page. Yay! And then what came out? 10 of Cups. Boom. I wanted to wait. I wanted to wait. You guys were simple. You were easy. And I see that there's someone here in your reading. There's someone here that's about to come in if they're not already here. That means that if someone is already around and you're dating, you're starting to get the love feelings. You're starting to get the little butterflies where you're like, oh my God, I like this person so much. And you're starting to daydream. You're in that energy. And if you haven't met anybody, that's where you're going. Okay, you're going to be like, yes, I really like this person. How far is it going to go? Do you really want to know? No, hang up the phone. Get off my line, okay? What you need to do right now is focus on your relationship. And this is going to be something that I really do feel that is going to make your heart rejoice. So single people, you're going to be okay. You're going to be absolutely fine. Now, let's get to just the reading in general. Let's see what comes out. And we'll, continue to talk about both, but let's see. This is for Capricorn. Oh my God, the sun tried to come out, y'all. So that means happiness all the way down the line for, happiness for both parties, really. Because if a person is walking away somewhere down the line, you're hoping to meet somebody else, right? Can I say that somebody is already kind of like digging you, that they already make their interest known? The King of Wands is a flirtatious energy. Like this person already could have kind of let you know that they like you or wanted you, or they kind of hinted off to you in some kind of way that they were interested. And then you're going to really start having someone that's going to just go hard in the paint, especially if they find out that you don't broke up with somebody. But if they know that you're single, they're going to do a lot, because I love the Four of Wands. The only thing that I'm seeing is that some of you could be dealing with someone at a distance where it's like getting together may be a little difficult, or there could be difficulties getting together because of work. The King of Wands is a very, very successful. I'm just going to use one word on there. Very successful. So I feel like that's the only problem that you guys may have, is that not necessarily like they don't like you, or, that they're not going to be going hard for you. But I really do believe that it has something to do with the successfulness. Like there's people who need them and their business need them and stuff like that. That's the only thing. But I do see this person is like really interested in you. And this is another thing. You find this person attractive. Do you guys know the number one question you ask me when you get a reading? It's, will I like them? You will think that, like, because I already let you know if they like you or not, right? And your question is like, but would I like them? Because it's kind of hard for me to be with people that I don't really like that. And I'll be like, no, you'll like them. You're going to find this person extremely attractive, and like this is aphrodisiac kind of energy, like someone who like arouse your sexual energy. Okay. Some of this stuff has been laying very dormant, right? Because you've been just working and focusing on yourself. So not only is there someone coming in that you like, you're all of a sudden starting to feel things. You're like, oh my God, like there's passion. The King of Wands spring up on you. He don't plan. That's one thing I love about the Queen of Wands. The King of Wands energy. King of Wands will be like, you're sitting with like your nightgown on, you got your bonnet on your head. Okay, you're looking at your late night television show, and this person is like, hey, I'm outside. You're like, oh my God. It's that. And it is so true. I've experienced that. Like, oh my God, like I'm outside. You're like, shit, I'm outside. Oh my God. All right. So you got to go get your wig, whatever, So this is that type of energy. And I love it because the universe is trying to get you out of this monotony. right? Like when you get into relationships, you're trying to plan everything. The universe is like, baby, you're going to have to, this is like flying on the seat of your pants. You ain't going to be planning nothing with this type of individual. It's going to be very sporadic. They're going to make the blood in your heart pump. That's what needs to happen. You're too grounded. Earth needs some excitement, and that is what I'm saying. Ooh, okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is for Capricorn. Chariot. These are all upright, by the way. I'm not asking. This is just how they're falling. This one is in reverse. Ooh, we got to talk about that one. Actually, that's not a bad thing. Actually, it's really not. This is amazing. With the king in the upright, by the way. You cannot tell me you guys are not favored. You cannot tell me that you're not favored right now. Saturn is really like rewarding you for your persistence. You know how you hear that when you get your astrology reading and you're always wondering what that means? And just like now you're there, especially with love. Can you imagine if the Page of Pentacles is in reverse? First of all, you're not dealing with somebody who's not stable. You're not dealing with that. You're not dealing with no petty energy, someone who is just, they don't have anything. This person mean what they say. If they say they're going to be at your house at 9, they may be there around 9:10, right? They're not like that, but they're going to be there. And they're going to let you know if they cannot get there, they're going to tell you, hey, you know what? I may have to cancel. You know what? We may have to do it for another day. But it's not because they're sneaky. It's just because, again, remember I said, this person feels like they had, like, I'm not saying that everyone is an entrepreneur. I'm saying that this person is very serious about their money. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. The Chariot card is moving forward again, hitting the World card, hitting the Two of Wands. And this was all the energy of moving forward. Some of you guys are kicking and screaming about that, but this is just reality. I don't see you staying where you've been. But do you even want that though? Like, do you really want to stay where you've been? I mean, I'm not really sure. Because to me, the Chariot charges forth. It's like, I'm so tired of this. I'm ready. And this is why I said you may not even be there yet. But this is where you're going to be. Going 80 miles per hour. Okay, trying to get out of something. And I love it because at first I thought that the Strength card was... I like it when it's upright because it talks about your sense of perseverance. But the Strength card in reverse is talking about, no, you're not resisting any longer. That's it. You're not resisting this change the universe is going to be bringing in here to you. So let's go ahead. Let's get to the Strength card. I love the fact that that Strength card is coming after that King of Wands, by the way. So we're going to see what this means here for you, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Virgo that just tried to come out, a Leo, or a Scorpio. Ooh, Sagittarius is here too. Oh my God, look at this. 9 of Pentacles. I did not change anything on this. I did not bring them upward or nothing. I said if it fall a certain way, I'm just going to read it. Perfect balance. You guys are different. So to me, some of you guys thought this could be somebody of a different race, different culture. That's the only thing that I see where the only difference will be. Okay, it's something like that. Like, I'm not seeing that you guys are not on the same level. I don't see that because it talks about a perfect balancing. But I feel like there's a difference. So it could be like maybe age. And, you know, usually people are like, oh, it's only 2 years. Like, that's not an age difference, y'all. An age difference when it's like 10 years and above. That's like an age difference. That's huge. Okay. Not huge, but big enough to make a difference in a reading. So there is a difference with, like I said, race, culture, or age. Okay. But it doesn't even matter because the Temperance card is like, perfect harmony here. The person is available. Person is available for you. So they ain't got no, they don't have, remember I told you, they actually really like your ass. And the 10 of Wands is saying you're putting, and this, that came in upright, by the way. It's like you're at the end of the burden. You put down the burden of the other person. This is what you're leaving behind. And then you're walking into perfect balance. Nine of Pentacles talks about you being free emotionally. We already know physically you will be. Emotionally, you have to let something go, and you will. But a lot of you are like, I just don't see me not loving them. I don't see me not loving them. Like, I just feel like it's going to take some years. And then you find out that there are some people who are so powerful, they love so deeply, you will forget about that mofo in 6 months. I've seen it happen. Okay? That is what you're about to be walking into, actually. Let's get these strength cards. Oh my God, releasing, hands down. Lord have mercy. There it is again, world card in the upright. They are not playing with y'all. The reason why I feel like this is coming out the way that it is because some of y'all really was resisting, leaving somebody. Or maybe you couldn't. Maybe you couldn't leave. Let me see that. Let me see if this is if that's the case. I mean, some of you guys could have been afraid to leave. Some of y'all could have been really afraid to leave. Because there is this thing here where someone can erupt, meaning emotionally, or they can catch an attitude, or sometimes their energy is a little unpredictable. So you didn't want to make waves in the water, so it's kind of like maybe that Two of Wands is you've already planned your getaway. The Tower is like you've already planned your escape. So I'm not saying that everyone has been sitting in this relationship has been like you've been sitting there because you want to. Some of you guys have been planning to leave this person for a while. So I do see this. And then when it's time for you to go, I told you, deuces again here with the Knight of Swords. You are on literally 80 miles per hour. The wheels are burning. You're getting out of there. And that's why it's telling you with the World card, there's a chapter that's about to end. And you're excited about this too. You're going to meet somebody out of the blue. I don't know if you're traveling for work. Oh, well. Oh, wait. Something popped over. Oh, my gosh. I like this person a lot. But it seems like this person just kind of comes out of the blue. Now, I don't know. It kind of feels like you're busy doing something. I don't know what you're doing. I mean, it could be just working because, again, I used the word monotonous earlier. So it's just like they just kind of just pop out of the blue. The sun, she's walking towards the sun. So it is going to be something that's going to make you happy. Let's get that Page of Pentacles in reverse. Uh-oh, shoot. I want to make sure there we go. Let's get the Page of Pentacles. Oh my God, Sookie. Stop it. You had it again. Nine of Pentacles. Why did it end with the couple on there? Remember it started with the Four of Wands with the couple, and it ended with the couple on the Three of Wands. This is before the Four. This is like the engagement party. Okay, this looks really good. Six of Wands is a reason to be optimistic. The Six of Wands is a reason to say what? What did we say earlier? Yay. Or what? Yes. Someone says, will you marry me? And she has her arms up like, yes, I won. Finally, yes, I got what I wanted. And you see how the reading started with you coming out of the cycle of being by yourself. So if you have been not necessarily alone, I don't want to say that because it doesn't mean just because you've been by yourself that you've been lonely. It's just saying you haven't had a life partner. Now that chapter is closing and you're ending with the yes, like, oh my God, like this is actually happening for me. This person is, I love when I looked at that, I saw thirsty. I don't know why I saw that. Remember when I said this person really, really like you? I don't know if they can see you from the internet because they're so interested in you. They want to know all about you. And I'm not saying in a creepy way, because that's not it. Like, you will know if this person's a creep. But I do see it like this person is like, okay. Or when you talk to them, they have this recorder in their brain and you think that they're not listening. And then you're like, okay, what did I say my favorite color was? And they're like, da 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 da. You're like, ooh, they were listening. I thought that they weren't even listening to me. That's this type of person. So this is really, really, really good. I showed you that King of Cups earlier. So this person is also emotionally mature. This is absolutely amazing here for you, Capricorn. So this is what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of that is below. I will see you guys back here again later. Love you guys. Bye.